Thanks a million for joining me this morning. I am here to talk to you today about just one thing. And this isn't going to be a long video. It's just something that I think, speaking to businesses recently, that they don't seem to realize can really, really help them. And it's so simple. So I said, look, I'll do a quick video and speak to everybody in the Dig for Success group and pass on what I feel is really important and really easy and free, most importantly. So if you are someone who is on social media and use it for your business, but you're a scroller, does everyone know what a scroller is? So that's someone who sits on Facebook and Instagram, possibly Snapchat, Twitter, all the platforms, and just scrolls. So you're consuming other people's content, and in your head, you might be thinking, oh, that's really interesting, or wow, I can't believe that business did that. But if you don't engage with the content that you're consuming, then you are absolutely gaining nothing from being a scroller. So engagement is the one thing that you can do as a business starting right now that will help you, I guarantee you, help you and your business grow, your brand and your business grow. That's what I have to say. I kind of have always been tried to engage with people just because that's just the way I am on social media. However, other people, they may feel like they've seen it and I really like that, but if they haven't done anything about it, if you haven't hit like, if you haven't hit share, or if you haven't commented, then you aren't benefiting from it, and neither is the person. So I encourage you today to start engaging. When you're on scrolling through and you see something from another business, or you see something from someone that, in general, just actually, it doesn't have to be targeted at a business or targeted at one of your customers. If you just start to be engaging with content on social media, you will in turn start to reap the rewards of that. So for example, if I saw something on a hairdressing Facebook page about a new product, and in my head I'm thinking, oh yeah, I've used that before, that actually is really good. But if I just scroll on past that and don't relay what was in my head underneath that post, then that business isn't getting any benefit from what I just thought, and I am not getting any benefit. However, if I write underneath, I have, oh yes, I've used this product before, it's really, really good, hope it sells well for you, I definitely recommend it to people. That business will in turn, if it's, for example, Caroline O'Neill, say, oh, Caroline O'Neill, wonder who that is. Click in, see that I own DIGG Children's Wear, possibly click in to DIGG Children's Wear, like that page, start following what I do. I, in turn, have seen they done that, and that has set up nearly like a relationship between us then. Now, that might not always happen, but I have to say, in my experience, that's the kind of the way it's worked. So obviously it has to be real. It has to be genuine. It's not fake. I don't believe you should be writing underneath things just because you want engagement. I think you should be doing it in an organic and in a genuine way. So I have to really believe that I like that product. I wouldn't write it if I didn't. However, that's how engagement starts. Then if that hairdressing page is engaging with you and following you, in turn, then if they start to comment under your posts, their customers are going to see they're doing that. It's just like a big circle, but it has to start with engagement. So remember that word. Don't be a scroller. Nobody likes a scroller. Like, people will say to me sometimes, oh, I've seen you done that there, or I've seen you wrote that there, but they didn't like it or share it or comment. Now, that's not bad on their behalf. And possibly that person isn't into using social media to grow their brand. However, if that's another business that said that to me, or if that's someone who's trying to use their personal profile to grow as well, then I'm thinking, God, you should have wrote under that what you've just said to me. And in turn, I may have checked out your page and in turn started to engage with your content. So there you go. That's the first thing. Also, if a business creates content and you're engaging with it, that's another avenue for you to share content. There's content that they have that you like, that you can then take and repurpose. For example, like I just said, if it is if it is the hair products in a hair salon, I'm just using that for an example, I could then start talking about that on my Snapchat, for example. Now, it wouldn't be appropriate for a DIGG children's wear page, my Facebook page, however, on my Snapchat. And if people started to realise that, I think people would grow quicker and there would be more rewards for our businesses. So I encourage you today to do that. Now, I've also written down, yes, the next thing that I want to talk to you about is engagement, but in a different kind of way. So on Facebook, there is, if you're a business page, at the top, insights. I encourage you as a business to check that out. It's so easy. It's not like Google Analytics, as in it's not as hard to follow. Facebook has it laid out very simply. So when I go into Facebook and I go into insights, and then I go into, I've written it down here, you go to posts down along the side, you will see who your audience is. So I know that my audience as DIGG Children's Wear are women between the ages of 25 and 44, and they be on Facebook mostly between 8:30 and 10:30 at night. Therefore, that is when I choose to post most of my content in relation to like blog posts, things that I want people to read. I try as much as possible, it's not always possible, to post my blog posts, especially at night. And the engagement that I get from posting it at night compared to when I post it during the day is unbelievable. So you can't ignore when your people are online, because of the algorithm, your Facebook is less likely to push your post out if it hasn't started to get engagement straight away. So you need to be picking the time when your audience is there to ensure that there's more chance of your posts getting seen. So when I post a blog post, I said to Jared, now I'm not going to bed now for another hour or hour and a half. So if I post it at 9:30, I know I'm not going to be in bed till 11, because this is what's important also. When you post something on Instagram or Facebook, the algorithm has proven that within the first hour, that's what proves when a post is the most engaging. Therefore, that will make it more clear to Facebook or Instagram to push it out more. So you need to be getting engagement within an hour of posting. So if I posted a blog post and people started to write underneath it, and I wasn't there to comment, that's losing a chance to engage. So as soon as people write under my posts, I write straight away. I reply to their comments straight away, because that is obviously good manners, obviously very important, but also for the algorithm on Facebook, they're thinking, whoa, this is a really engaging post, because there's people writing after each other, one after each other, and in turn, your post gets more traction. So I encourage you, if you post something, you can't just forget about it. You have to write underneath it after every comment, and that will then lead your post to give it more longevity, more life on Facebook and Instagram, because Facebook will think people like it, it's social, people are engaging, and that's what the algorithm has shown to like. So people don't seem to realize that, you can't post something and not reply to your comments, and the next day, I believe, isn't really time enough. You need to be on the ball when you're posting something important for your business, to be replying to people straight away, because that just gets more engagement, and engagement is the topic of this video today, and engagement is the thing that every business needs to grow. If you're just going to sit there and post things and no one's writing underneath it and you're not replying, your page isn't going to grow, your business isn't going to grow, and your brand awareness isn't going to grow. So I urge you all today, I think I have, Jared kills me, by the way, for sitting up for over an hour and a half after I've done something, but he's starting to realize now that it is important. So find out when your audience is on the social media platforms. Use the insights which are available if you've set up a business page on Facebook and Instagram. The insights are there and they're so easy to find. I said go to insights, go to posts, and you will find out all about your audience, the age, their gender, and what time they're online. Use that information to your most advantage so that you can get the most out of the audience when they're actually sitting there waiting for you. Engage with other people's content. Don't sit and scroll and don't engage, because you will not grow. And engagement is a positive thing. it makes people feel good about what they've just posted, and in turn they'll feel good about you for doing it, and they will in turn do it for your business as well. What goes around comes around, that old saying, and it definitely is the same for social media. So how long did that video last? Like 9 minutes. That's good. People don't have any longer than 9 minutes on a Thursday morning to be sitting listening to me. So engagement, start today. Don't wait till tomorrow. If you see something online and you like it, you share it, you comment on it, you wish that person well that wrote it, and in turn that will come back to you, I guarantee you. So this video will live on on the DIGG for Success Facebook group. You should share it with anyone that you think may need this wee piece of advice. It's just a wee small piece of advice that I feel has helped me. So have a brilliant day, guys, and I will talk to you soon.